Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This stream is essentially just going to be a quick way to inform on social media about tonight's playthrough of Fatal Frame. It's still going to be tonight, but because of another appointment today, I won't be able to say for certain when the stream will be on tonight. I'll try to keep everyone informed as soon as possible. So, to hold you over, I am going to show you the recap of the previous stream. Catch back up and you'll have a better chance of understanding the mysteries of Humane Mansion. This recap will also be in tonight's stream as well. Whatever the appointed time will be of the stream, if you're 15 minutes early, you will get to see this recap too. With all that in mind, here is the recap. Previously on Fatal Frame. Some people might know it as Project Zero, or just Zero, depending on where you live. But most Western audiences would know it as Fatal Frame. One of the few times when I personally think that the US title has a better title, honestly. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you to my guest star, Yumina de Jure. Hi, Yumina. Yumina says that in the early part of her afterlife, it's a common belief that photo cameras will steal your souls. That's why Yumina is still a bit hesitant when I take a selfie with her. So, today we are in fact going to deal with two types of fears, because lots of people were apparently unable to complete Fatal Frame because of how scared they were. By the same token, I'm going to deal with Yumina's fear of cameras, because by this game's own admission, normal cameras would not be able to damage ghosts, as you would think. I'll make sure by the end of this, your fear of cameras will at least be eased up a bit. How do you feel about that? Alright, she said let's go for it. Good. Fun fact. Fatal Frame is in the same universe as Ninja Gaiden. Fatal Frame 5 is actually the game that linked Ninja Gaiden and Fatal Frame together, because Fatal Frame 5 has Ayane in there. Ayane there should be around the same time as Ayane from Dead or Alive 5. And Dead or Alive 5 takes place 2 years after Dead or Alive 1 to 4. And Dead or Alive 1 to 4 takes place after Ninja Gaiden OVA, which takes place after the NES Ninja Gaiden trilogy, as well as Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, which takes place at the same time as Ninja Gaiden 1. And these all take place after the modern Ninja Gaiden trilogy, and the modern Ninja Gaiden trilogy should technically take place after Fatal Frame 1 and 4. Neo, Rise of Ronin, Fatal Frame, Modern Ninja Gaiden Trilogy, NES Ninja Gaiden Trilogy, the OVA, then Dead or Alive. It's just hilarious how ridiculous it is, and I just love it.
I wonder how long it's been since my brother and I began to see things other people can't see.
No subtitles, unfortunately. Old game. Yeah, it says 1986.
So this is Humane Mansion.
My brother was in search of someone. Junsei Takamine.
This is the only time when you actually play as Mafuyu instead of Miku, which is the actual main character of this game. Mafuyu is a student of someone called Junsei Takamine. And Junsei Takamine went to this mansion in order to write a book about the hauntings and all that. But then Junsei Takamine disappeared.
That was Mr. Takamine. So he did come here.
So yeah, that does not look like Takamine. The camera will have like a power bar underneath in the viewfinder. That charges up the longer you keep looking at the ghost. Or at least the ghost is within that circle. So you have to try to keep looking at the ghost as long as possible, and then take the shot just when they're about to attack. That's when you do the most amount of damage. That directing there was straight from The Ring.
It's been 2 weeks since I last heard from my brother. Mafuyu. Did something happen to my brother?
Oh. I'm sure it's fine. I picked up my brother's camera and notebook from the floor. Okay. Mom's old camera. My brother had this with him. Yeah, okay, so that's the first little thing. Mom's old camera. The last master of the Himuro family line massacred his entire household. Later, another family that tried to live here disappeared. Because of incidents like these, nobody visits the mansion today, and it lies in ruins. Oh. Yes! Yeah, you get points every time you take pictures of ghosts that only appear for like a few seconds or something. That gives you scores on the upper right. And through those scores, that's how you upgrade your camera. Camera.
Should I take a photo?
Oh, look at that. No full screen in the photo. A door appears where the screen should be.
Just like in the photo.
Okay, so this guy is named Ogata. He is, in fact, the editor of Takamine, who Mafuyu was looking for. And, yeah, this is Ogata again. In fact, this was his last moments in life. Well, that's unfortunate.
It's that person I just saw.
Ryozo Munakata. This character is going to be important in the backstory of Fatal Frame 2. In fact, the backstory that you read of Ryozo Munakata in Fatal Frame 2 is actually before the backstory of Ryozo Munakata here in Fatal Frame 1. Oh, yeah. Here, you see the animation? Let me out of this mansion. You saw the spirit moving into the camera itself. That's when you know you've actually properly exorcised the ghost, so now Ogata won't return anymore.
There are rock marks on my body. Just like Koji.
So Koji got those rope marks first, then she gets the rope marks. The girl who has been missing for 3 days in the Himuro mountain area and rumored to have been snatched away by ghosts has been found by a local man. She is fatigued but in good health. The girl's parents have also been missing the day after her disappearance. The police is looking for a foster home for the girl. So keep that in mind that this girl was found, then they look for a foster home for the girl. It's like Tomoe was kind of like trying to listen to the ghosts and all that because of her psychic powers. Just keep in mind that this bridge right now is broken. Oh. Crucified man. So, yeah, that's what happened to Takamine. Oh.
Is this the holy mirror? It's just a piece of it.
Oh. We're in this room again. Oh, well, that's not a good sign. Mafuyu's note. Oh yeah, we were here to find Mafuyu, right? Oh. We are going to learn why she is missing her eyes. Oh. I did point out to remember that this bridge was broken. Now it's fixed. Every next night kinda brings you further and further in the past. That's why when she finds diaries now, they are earlier than the diaries that we found of Takamine, Tomoe, and Ogata.
I came to research the Himuro family's secret ritual. This blinding mask is the key to the door.
Yeah. Let's take a picture here. Oh. Mask with stakes in it appears on the pillar next to the door. What do you think of all these ghosts so far, Yumina? You know, that's interesting that you actually find them scary. Okay, she makes a good point. Humans can be scary too. And I, as a human, can also be scared of them. So why shouldn't ghosts be scared of other ghosts? That's a very fair point. That's valid.
They're exactly the same as the ones Mom took. Were they taken with this camera?
The camera obscura, before it ended up in Miku's mother's hands, it was here before. Miku has more of a connection to this mansion than she initially thought. Yai Munakata, who lived in this mansion, and the daughter of Yai was Mikoto. Yai is actually going to be very important in Fatal Frame 2. Okay, this might have confused some people. The game is not trying to say that Yai is in fact the mother of Miku. If you look closely in the background, the tree that you saw with Miku's mother hanging herself is a different background than what you would see here in Himuro Mansion. What is important is the fact that Yai and Miku's mother, they look very alike. They're not the same people, but they do look alike. Dear Ryozo, it's all my fault. It's all because I let Mikoto use the camera that day. And now evil spirits have gone and taken her away from us. It's all my fault. I'm sorry.
What's that? What was that?
Alright, well, at least I beat her. We can look up. There's some space above this altar room. Something to keep in mind. This is where that woman got blinded. A pretty paper-shaped lamp is lit. The walls are glazed. The whole room looks beautiful. Definitely looks beautiful for a place where someone got blinded. Blinding mask. Yay, got the blinding mask. There are huge stakes to the eyes. This mask is different from the others. Maybe it's supposed to be used somewhere else. So you mean, how are you with ladders, come to think of it? I mean, I don't think you have feet, right? That's true, you can just float down, so I guess ladders are no problem for you in the first place. Alright, just one more. Yeah. And that's the last time. Use the blind mask, yes. You know, Ryozo made this wasn't such a good idea. Speaking of not a good idea, How about we enter this door, you know? No. Oh, there's Ryozo. With another piece in the mirror, so at least we got that. Oh, anyway,
Mafuyu.
oh. More rope marks. Alright, so, as I said, I'll be streaming again tonight. Humane will be there too, and you're not gonna want to miss out the conclusion of the story. See you tonight.